92 WICB, the station for innovation. Thanks for tuning into the #1 college station in the nation. I'm your host, DJ Thinking Cap, and for our morning show, Now in the Future, today we have a very special guest with us. As you know, once in a blue, we look for the up-and-coming culture makers to feature on our show. A one-of-a-kind creative spirit who is talented, driven, and about to change the way that we see the world. Well, today that person is on the air with us. You know her as Mango Tsunami when she hosted her own radio show here in college. But now in 2014, she's on her way to becoming one of the best account planners in advertising. Please, let's have a warm welcome for the brilliant, the bold, Miss Victoria Spadaccini.
Woo! Yay! Thank you so much for having me. It's good to be here.
No problem.
I'm really honored to be on your up-and-coming list for 2014.
Well, that makes two of us. I'm glad that you're here. And you were here for like 2 years. So
Yeah,
doesn't this feel like the same old, same old?
No, not at all. I mean, do you know Paulo Coelho? He's one of my favorite authors. To quote him, he used to say, even if you're doing the same thing over and over again, you have to discover something new, fantastic, and unbelievable that went unnoticed the time before.
The power of being mindful.
Yes, the beauty is in the details.
Yes, and speaking of details, we have a question from a viewer. This one comes straight from Miami Ad School. They want to know, what is something big or small that is important to you?
Wow, that's a really loaded question. Well, I mean, to be completely honest, it's connecting to people. To connect to people on a personal level like this, or on a grand scheme. I mean, as cheesy as it sounds, it's definitely one of the driving forces in my life.
So how do you find yourself connecting to people?
Well, firstly, I listen. I think one of the most valuable things that you can give to somebody is your attention. So, really being open-minded and empathetic and absorbing what that person is trying to express can really help me uncover their needs and their desires, and it brings me closer to them.
And to actually cultivate, if I could, a relationship with an individual child through a TV, the conceit being that I can hear them and that they can hear me. And that's tricky. And what we found out is that it totally worked. And kids thought I was their friend, for real. Like millions of them. And I thought, oh, wow.
Secondly, I would say I can connect to people through my own self-expression. So I write all the time. I've had like a journal. I've had 10 journals since I was like 7 years old. I still have one.
I kept one too when I was
I won't tell anybody. Except for
We just told them.
But yeah, I mean, I write. I have 2 blogs going on right now. I write for a news channel. I just think it's a really great way for me to relate to people and to share myself.
You're the reason why I watch News 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about that, but and then I also like to sing. Putting out that raw emotion and like having that catharsis, I think, is a really great way to relate to people. I connect to people through singing in ways that I can't through words. And then lastly, I would say just looking at the people that connect to me, the leaders of thought and the catalysts in our culture, the people who have pushed us forward. How did they connect to people? What did they do to identify with us and relate to us and really show that we could change our generation? I think all of us look to be validated through our wit and our work and our wonder, and I aspire personally to make a positive impact on the same society that has impacted me.
Okay, I read in my notes, so is that why you went to school for psychology and marketing, I believe?
Who told you that?
Google before you got here.
Nice. Well, the internet. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, marketing was a productive way for me to apply my natural intuition and to feed this endless fascination that I have for understanding people and what makes you tick, what motivates you, what sets your soul on fire and wakes you up in the morning. And
the morning show.
Coffee. And inspires you, what makes you feel loved, what makes you feel lonely or sad or weak, what gives you a sense of purpose in life. And I think through having a deeper appreciation of that, I've realized that we all go through the same struggles and triumphs, we just experience them differently. And through understanding this totally complex world better, I've learned to understand myself better and have been able to connect to people more.
Okay.
I think some of the best advertising, the most effective marketing has not just sold to people. It's not just giving you a product and trying to
just like force you to buy it all the time.
Right.
Buy.
Exactly. It's more about starting a conversation and building a friendship with people. And I'm a firm believer in the power of the truth. above all, authenticity sells itself.
Oh, I like that. Authenticity, it sells itself. Well, there you have it, folks. Victoria Spadaccini, 2014's Young Person to Watch. It was really great having you on our show
Thank you so
today.
much, and thank you, Miami Ad School, for asking that really incredible question. And I hope to see you guys this summer.
Yes, definitely. Well, thank you to all our listeners, and once again, keep making those meaningful connections.
Yes.
This is DJ Thinking Cap
And Victoria Spadaccini signing off.
Signing off. Peace.
Peace.